honestly, to be a part of an organization like Manav Rachna, which is so progressive, in its approach. Every day there is a new learning. Every day there is a new challenge.
Hello everyone and welcome to Beyond the Bubble. I am Charvi, a proud member of MRIS 21C's Media Shala club. And today I feel truly honored to be in a conversation with our respected principal ma'am. Please welcome Ms Monika Kathuria, a distinguished educational leader and visionary administrator with over 24 years of experience. A lifelong learner herself, she believes in empowering excellence and enriching lives through continuous upskilling and inclusive growth. We are excited to hear her story, vision, and her thoughts for the future. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Charvi, and thank you for such lovely words. And I think you could talk it all in a gist. So thank you so much.
So, ma'am, you have been in education for over 24 years. What keeps you passionate and motivated every day?
So I started as a teacher when I was very, very young. And the day I stepped into this profession, I knew this is the place for me. And the thing that, really motivates me every day is a smile of each and every child that I see every day. Their passion, their eagerness to learn, and for me to realize that I can make a difference in every life, in every child's life, every day. Probably that is something, that keeps me going. And honestly, to be a part of an organization like Manav Rachna, which is so progressive, in its approach. So every day there is a new learning. Every day there's a new challenge. Every day there's a new initiative. So when there is so much happening, that keeps you going. So I think that is the factor which has always, helped me move ahead in this journey and keep my passion and my motivation in place.
So, ma'am, how do you balance academic excellence with holistic development of students at Manav Rachna?
We very well know that, at Manav Rachna, learning is definitely beyond the textbooks. But having said that, we cannot negate the fact that academic excellence is very, very pivotal and it plays a very, very important role in every child's life. But when we talk of academic excellence is not something which can, probably measured in, silos, it is something which is integrated. And when we talk of integration, a child can only grow when you integrate life skills, when you integrate, values, when you integrate co-curricular activities, when you integrate social emotional well-being. So everything comes together. That creates a holistic, child. That creates a well-rounded child. So when we talk of Manav Rachna, our programs, our skill-based programs like, future skills and sustainability. And as I see you, being a part of the Media Shala club, and our children are also engaged in Maker Shala. How beautifully we blend the skills, we upskill, our children. When we talk of performing arts, we talk of visual arts, our soft skills curriculum, I think everything is so well defined and it gives children ample opportunities and, areas to grow holistically. We engage our children in so many sports activities. Our children get exposure through a lot of inter-school, district, state competitions. So this is something which Manav Rachna aims for, to develop, a whole student who's ready to embark on this world and take up the challenges that come forward.
What is one change or initiative you are most excited to bring to the school as a principal?
So yes, as I said, for me, Manav Rachna is something which I have lived all through, the core values of Manav Rachna. The vision with which we work is something which, probably has to reflect in everything that we do. I truly believe that the foundation years of the school is very, very important. They are the formative years and the child, learns the maximum, in this particular age group. And of course, learning definitely goes on forward as well. But these are very crucial years. So we are really trying to bring in a lot of positive changes, in our curriculum when it comes to the foundation years. We are also trying to bring in a lot of changes in the infrastructure so that the classrooms become more friendly for the children. They become more engaging for them, because when we talk of hands-on experiences, when we talk about experiential learning, so we need to create spaces, for them where everything comes, naturally, to them. So that is one area where I really want to strengthen. Also, when it comes to sports is one area which I feel that we can really work more, towards. And I think children here have so much of caliber, it's very, very important to provide a good platform where children are able to, embark on this journey of, empowering themselves, in the area of sports as well. And I really want to give a lot of voice and choice to my students. That is one area where I feel a lot of collaboration with the children. I want that every child should be heard. Every child should be given a platform, where they can put up their suggestions, their ideas, and we can work upon, creating a better learning environment. So these are a few of the things which I really want to, work initially, and definitely take things forward as they come.
So in today's fast-changing world, what do you think are the most important values to instill in students?
See, when we talk of the fast-changing world, we know how technology has taken over, how AI has come into our lives, and how it is changing, the way things are happening. But whatever said and done, I always believe that values are one thing that really need to be instilled in everyone right from the beginning. When you talk of Manav Rachna, the whole idea of Manav Rachna was Manav Ki Rachna, of creating better human beings. So at the core of it lie the values, So, and when you talk of the core values that Manav Rachna has, is about integrity, is about sustainability, it's about inclusivity, student centricity. So all these values are something which I would really want to be imbibed, not just in the students, but every person who is the part of Manav Rachna, all the stakeholders, right from the teachers to even the parents to even the students, we should all, practice these values. And it is not just about talking about the values, it's about practicing them. So when we talk of sustainability, are we really doing things, where we say that yes, we are, probably bringing some kind of difference? So practicing the values to bring it in the ethos of the school, to probably make it a part of your school culture is something which I really want to work upon. And that will happen gradually. That will definitely happen gradually. And I think as a school, I see that a lot of values are already, being imbibed in the children, and we are doing a lot of things, but we definitely want to take it forward and ensure that we all, probably bring that culture where we say that yes, these values are imbibed in our system, and we definitely, kind of have taken them forward. Yeah.
So how do you ensure that students, teachers, and parents all feel heard and supported in the school ecosystem?
See, when you talk of a school ecosystem, I think it's very, very important that we all collaborate and we all are aligned. And for that alignment, I think the most important thing is the communication. Communication is the key. How we communicate to all our stakeholders, whether it's my students, whether it's the teachers, whether it's the parents, is very important. Whatever we do as a school, whatever pedagogies we follow, whatever practices we do, one, it has to be communicated very well to all the stakeholders. Two, I always believe in open door policy. I always believe that the doors of the school should always be open for the parents, for the students, for the teachers, for them to come, give the feedback, and we should always be open to take feedbacks and work upon them.
Yeah.
Three, we have a lot of forums, which we already have, as a part of our school, like, the Cup of Joy, we have our open houses, we have our three-way conferences, we have PTAs, which all, give a lot of opportunity for our parents, to come and collaborate with us. We will also be engaging, our parents, a lot of parent engagement activities where we would want the parents to come forward and be a part of everything that's going around in the school, be it storytelling sessions, to having session with our students on career choices. Maybe some parent can come and take a session on sports. So whatever is their area of expertise, we would want parent engagement to happen, because when that happens, you feel the ownership. The parents also feel that we belong to this organization, and when this sense of belongingness comes in, things fall very beautifully. So we feel associated, we feel that we are together. So I think these kind of engagements and these kind of collaborations that we do with our parents would definitely bring us all together. And of course with our teachers also, we need to hear them out, we need to give them enough space to put their thoughts forward, and listen to their feedbacks and take things accordingly. So as I said, open door policy, right communication, a lot of collaboration. That is one thing which will definitely create this culture.
And lastly, what's one piece of advice you would like to give the students like us for navigating school life with confidence?
First of all, I would like to tell to all my students, always be very, very confident, and don't be afraid, to question anything. Always have that, confidence in you that whatever you're thinking, whatever you have on your mind, you should have that confidence to put it forward. Never be afraid to question. Always believe in yourself, and always believe that you are unique and take it as your strength. That should be your strength, and that uniqueness is something that you should always, put it forward. Two, I also feel that kindness and respect is something which we should all, practice. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We might make mistakes, we might stumble, but that should, kind of be a step forward to learning. It should make us learn, it should strengthen us, and it should help us become better human beings. So embrace your uniqueness, embrace it, and make it your strength, and move forward in this beautiful journey.
So to wrap things up on a lighter note, let's jump into a quick rapid fire. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind. A book that changed your perspective.
Ikigai.
Okay. One word your students would use to describe you.
Approachable.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
If not an educator, what would you be?
Maybe somewhere working in some media house, and because I love to talk, I love to interact, so I think maybe I would be somewhere there, sitting maybe in this place, not here.
Yeah. One habit that keeps you grounded.
I think my faith and my belief in God, that keeps me grounded, that always makes me feel that I need to do things right.
And lastly, a student moment you'll never forget.
When I became the house captain, for my own school, house, and I carried on that responsibility for 2 years, I think that is one thing that instilled the leadership qualities in me, which, probably have led me, through this all through my life.
That's great. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. And thanks to all our listeners and viewers.